G'day YouTube people, we're going back to Subiaco to a cafe called Architects and Heroes. And the reason I dropped in here on this particular day is a couple of months ago I was swinging past on a Saturday or Sunday morning, looked across the road and I saw half a dozen cyclists out the front of this place and I thought, okay, if there's cyclists there, the coffee must be good. Bit unusual, this cafe, in that it's got no bike parking. So I'm giving you, everything. I'm giving you cafes that have it and cafes that don't. But this one, the food looked quite good. The menu was, quite extensive. Service was good. Interesting looking place. The vibe I think was quite nice, and I can see why cyclists like it. But they just piled their bikes up against a wall or trees or whatever because there's no bike parking. So you can see there's a bike there chained up against the tree. I thought that pole would have some kind of bike loop on it, but it didn't. And so I used the other tree. Now for $10 I got a homemade sausage roll and a coffee, which was quite good. Can't complain about that at all. And the service was quite quick. The only issues I had was, okay, the tiny little handles on the cups. It was a cool day and was sitting in the shade, so I could have frozen to death. And there were roadworks across a road, which were quite noisy. But hey, what can you do about council roadworks? So, yeah, on the whole, quite good. But like I said, quite unusual for Perth in that it doesn't have secure, convenient bike parking. Look, I know that's typical in New South Wales, but over here, it's the norm for cafes. And I wish that was the same in New South Wales, which is why we're doing this series.